The mousetrap framework. Just like a real mousetrap, this framework uses curiosity to bait the prospect into finding out more. Use this framework for high-intent leads, social media DMs, first-touch emails. Here's the framework. It's 1 or 2 sentences, super short. First of all, an observation. This is the context for why you're showing up in their inbox. And then secondly, a yes or no question that focuses on the outcome of solving the problem that your solution helps with. The outcome is that delicious cheese. Let's pretend for these examples that I'm selling a social media marketing agency, content creation and managing of social media profiles, etc. I might say to Peter Wheeler, who let's pretend owns a bicycle store because his name's Wheeler. Of course he owns a bicycle store. Peter, looks like you've slowed down posting on social media. Wouldn't it be nice to grow online without having to commit so much time to creating and posting content? Why does this work? Well, the mousetrap encourages an impulsive reply based on curiosity. So if the outcome that you've shared is relevant, the natural question they want to ask is, yeah, I want that, but how do I get it? The vanilla ice cream framework. We call this one the vanilla ice cream because it's cold, most people like it, and just like how vanilla ice cream makes a foundation for a great sundae, this email can set a great foundation for any follow-up emails, but it also stands up well on its own.
Yum yum.
Here's the framework. Number 1, make an observation. This sets up the context of why you're reaching out in the first place. 1 sentence that shows that you know your reader and have done your research. Number 2, share a pain point or insight. 1 relevant sentence related to the observation that highlights a problem or challenge for your prospect. Number 3, build credibility using social proof as to how other companies have gone about solving that problem with your solution. And finally, finish off the email with a call to conversation. Use an interest-based yes or no CTA to try and start a back and forth, which you can book a meeting off the back of. Do not ask for a meeting in your first email. This decreases reply rates by over 50%. Peter, spotted your social accounts haven't posted since January. Most small business owners know the importance of social media but find the time commitment too much to keep up with. For this reason, the owner of Bikes R Us had us keep their pages posting for them, freeing up their time and attention to focus on orders. Something you've considered before? Cheers. Will. So why does this work? Well, the first part of the email creates logic and clarity for why you're reaching out. And it should also highlight this isn't just another automated email that could be sent to anyone, interrupting the pattern and getting their attention. Then making an informed conclusion, highlighting a problem based on the observation, shows that you know them and builds your credibility as a seller. And lastly, like we mentioned before, this sets a foundation for your follow-up. Kind of like growing a plant, you've planted a seed which can now build off and let it grow as you nurture this customer. It might get them interested, but even if it doesn't, you've set yourself in a great position to follow up with more context. Next, the clarifying follow-up. Use this as a follow-up to the vanilla ice cream. This completes the picture and adds the context of exactly how you help, kind of like a topping for the ice cream. Here's the framework. Restate the context for why you're reaching out, then seek to clarify, this is what we do, how we help with the problem that we highlighted before. Clarify further why that's relevant, the impact of that, and then finish off with a call to conversation. Hey Peter, given you were posting on your social accounts last year, but not anymore, it seems like social media may have gotten too much for you to manage. To clarify, we're a team of creators who use knowledge of trends, editing, and design to help small businesses grow their social pages. Owner of Sticker Hero was swamped trying to make videos for his online store, so 6 weeks ago he chose to work with us. Since then, Sticker Hero's following has grown from 400 to 10,000. Worth a chat to see if we could do the same for Peter's Bikes. The reason this works is because it completes the picture in the prospect's mind. It gets them imagining the solution for that problem that you outlined in the first email. Next framework, neutral insights. Use this as another follow-up if those first 2 emails didn't get a response. In this one, you're giving them a gift, something that's gonna help them do their job. Know what I love about you? Everything. Aww. Here's the framework. Firstly, share a trusted third-party resource with the customer and highlight the part that you really want them to see. Make sure this is neutral. Do not use your or your company's content. Then explain why they should read it. State how this relates to the reason that you've been reaching out. Basically explain why you're sharing with them and why you think it might be helpful to their business. And lastly, totally optional, make a soft nod back to one of your previous emails. Peter, did you know Hootsuite's data on best practices says that you should post on social across all of your accounts at least 8 times a day? You can see their social media guide here. Given you're likely running the Peter's Bikes social media pages, I thought you might find this interesting. P.S. Any thoughts on my last note? So why does this work? Well, the reader knows that you're trying to sell them something. And most sellers, when they share content, share their own company's branded content. However, most vendor content kind of sucks. It's seen by customers as biased. At least that's what they think. By sending them a third-party resource, you're breaking the pattern. You're building trust and credibility on neutral common ground. This creates a sense of safety and keeps the reader engaged. Plus, the generosity eggs them on to reciprocate by replying. The last one is the breakup email. They haven't responded. They never loved you anyway, you cheater. You had another solution the whole time. Here's the framework. State that you've been reaching out. Re-explain why you've been reaching out. Assume that the timing's just off. Ask them to correct you, and then clarify that this will be the last email you'll be sending for the time being. Hey Peter, given your social pages haven't been posting lately, I thought getting someone in to manage your pages might be timely. Seems I'm off base. Feel free to tell me otherwise, but I'll chalk it up to my timing being off and get out of your inbox for now. Why does this work? Well, it breaks the pattern of corny breakup emails. It's not goodbye forever, it's just bye for now. It also puts the blame on you and your timing rather than the prospect trying to guilt trip them into replying to you. But it also provides closure so you can go focus on other prospects for the time being. Because you haven't broken up with them forever, you can always come back to them maybe 3 months, 6 months later and retarget them with new messaging, new observations, and new challenges that you can help them with. Maybe I shouldn't do this. Nah, let's do it.